Hi, this is Eunice. Welcome to my channel. This is Straw Urban Medicine, and where we share Shaw herbal knowledge. And today we're going to be talking about battle racks. And so far, I think I've talked about this once before, a while back, but today we're going to be bringing it back because we did get some questions on that. And so far, and before we get started, I will be sharing a lot of crystal healing on this channel as well. I will be doing an unboxing soon on this channel, so I hope you guys stay forward to that. I hope you are looking forward to that and so forth, because we just need healing of all kinds and so forth. And I'm always happy to bring those things to you. So today, again, we're going to be talking about battle racks. Battle racks is a type of seaweed. Some people don't know about battle racks. They do know about the seaweed, the other herb and so forth. I can't even think of the name of it right now, but anyway, there is a actual seaweed that is people use and so forth for various health issues and things like that. Battle racks is a cousin, I guess you can say that, to or kinsman to that particular herb and all that. It's a natural supplement. The health benefits are really good for this herb, although a lot of people are not familiar with it, but it has been around for a long, long time. As the other herbs that I have spoken of has been around for a long, long time. And so, yeah, we're going to bring that to you, the health benefits today. And this is really, really good for women who have thyroid issues and so forth. Because this is one of the main things that they use battle racks for is thyroid and so forth, and it aids the thyroid functions due to the high iodine contents and so forth. And the same thing about that seaweed. Both battle racks had my face. Both battle racks and the seaweed and so forth both have high iodine contents in it, which means it's not really safe for a lot of people to actually use. And also too, it's not safe for a lot of people to use, and it also is not safe to use it for long term. So this is a actually short term herbal medicine that you would take and so far, but the benefits are great. Even for the short term, so it will help you and so forth. And as I was saying, battle racks are mainly used for thyroid. Okay, it does also help the digestive system. Um, it's good for digestive health. It's also an inflammatory for this anti. Is that I can't read my own writing, people. Anti. Yeah, an anti-inflammation for the skin. Okay, so it's also good for the skin. And when I say it's an anti-inflammation, that's it. Anti-inflammation for the skin. It means that you can use that because of the iodine in it, and iodine is a salt and it dries and so forth. So if you have a skin issue and so forth, you can mix the Bottlewracks and so forth, and as a salve, sort of, and you can also put that on the skin, and that will help dry it up and heal it in a quicker time than some of the other, salves or something that you may use and things like that. So keep that in mind. It is good for that as well. So it has a good few good, great benefits that will be beneficial to you and so far, and all that. And again, as I said, not very many people know about battle racks and so forth, although it has been around as long as the other herbal medicine has been as well. It is a seaweed, and all that. So when you do have, of course, if you do have thyroid, and most people do, and this, is most ladies that do have thyroid issues. My sister-in-law also had thyroid issues, and so forth. And a lot of times, it's done through treatment at the doctor's office, hospital, whatever, and so forth. She actually had surgery and so forth for her thyroid issues and so forth. And the thing about that is that when you have surgery and so forth, it doesn't always take care of the problem. After surgery, you do have um, some long term issues and so forth. And this is where the Bottlewracks may come in to help with those issues and things like that. Or if you are now just diagnosed with thyroid and so forth, battle racks might be something that you want to use and so forth to get a jump on it and things like that, so that you don't have to have the surgery and all that. And and things like that. So I don't recommend that you not go to the doctor to see what is going on with yourself and things like that. I definitely recommend that you do some research and all that on that subject. When it comes to your thyroid, do as much research on it as you possibly can. So when you do go to the doctor and so forth, you know how to have a better conversation with your doctor on that and all that. And you can also ask them certain questions about certain medicine and certain treatments and things like that. Also, too, if you do a lot of research and so far, you may find an herbal medicine that will help you to prevent you from going through all of those um, doctor visits and treatments or even surgery and things like that. It's like you getting a jump on that and so forth. You're starting to heal yourself and so forth. Again, Battle Racks is heavy in iodine, and which some people can't use. And if you do use it or can use it, then you need to use it for short term and so forth, and all that, because of the heavy, high concentration of iodine into the seaweed. And you know that it's heavily has iodine in it because it's a seaweed, and usually it's very salty and so forth. In other words, very salty and so forth. So you don't want to give yourself high blood pressure or hypertension or anything like that, but with it continuing use and all that. So we're talking about minor, say for instance, if you're having thyroid trouble, you don't know that it's thyroid trouble, then you do your research, you go to the doctor, you find out that you're just beginning to have this issue and so forth. Maybe then it is recommended that, hey, Battle Racks may help you with that, may help you to prevent you going back and having several more visits with the doctor, or even again may prevent you from even having to have surgery and things like that. So not just my sister-in-law, but I know other people as well who've had surgery and so forth for thyroid and all that. And sometimes it just does not go well, just like any other surgery that you go through and so forth. Sometimes they just don't go well and all that and so forth. And we all want to live a better life, a wellness life, a healthy life and so forth. And we are going to try to do that, the best way we can. And the best way we can to live that life that we want to live, the wellness, the healthy life, and so forth. We want go to the doctor or at least speak with a healthcare provider. If you're into natural healing and so forth, then you want to speak to a herbalist. If you are interested in crystal healing, and crystal healing, in my opinion, because I'm kind of like I said, I've already knew about gemstones and crystal, the healing, and all that. And so far, has a lot more to do with mental healing than physical. Although there are mental and physical healing from these stones and so far, but the most people I know and so far when it comes to crystal healing are those who are seeking out helpful some kind of mental illness and so far. So I mean, it still works both ways, but I just want to mention that because we are going to be talking about crystals and more on this channel and so forth. So whenever I get to put a few words in about crystal, I'll do that to go ahead and get us on that path. So yeah, so I'm happy to bring you what knowledge or what research I'm coming up with regarding healthcare, wellness care, and natural care, and all those things, and so far, which is the reason why we come on here on a Thursday, Wednesday at time, and so forth, and give you herbal knowledge and so forth because we want you to know what is out there for you, what you can do, what you can take, what is recommended for you and so forth. And we always recommend that you do some research, seek a herbalist or healthcare provider in your search to seek a wellness life and so forth to do that. So yeah, and the crystal is just another added conversation for you if you're having mental issues and so far. I do understand that these crystals are great for meditation, great for soothing the soul, lightening the minds, and so many things. And through those things and so far, you can help heal your soul self, from that standpoint and all that. So let's go back over to the bullet points of the battle rats and so forth, which is what we are talking about today. And so far, it is a seaweed. It is kin to the seaweed. I don't know if that's called seaweed. I think it's. I know the brand is starts with a C because we do have that in our herbal shop and so forth. Anyway, it's a cousin to the seaweed. It is a seaweed, and it's used more as a supplement for thyroid. So most people that contact us with that is contacting that with that, for that reason and so forth. Even though it does help the digestive system as well, and it also, because it is highly iodine content and so far, it does help with anti-inflammation on the skin, where you can use it as a salve on the skin and so forth. And also too, because of the highly iodine, you want to use this in short terms and things like that. So that is battle racks, and like I said, I think we have talked about battle racks once before. But whenever a client or customer or someone come to us and bring up a subject and so far, we want to share that with you and so far. So if we even told you or spoke with it before, we want to go back over and so forth to make sure that the word's getting out. If you have those issues, you may want to try this or something like that and so forth. And you definitely want to do your research and all that. So until the next video on I think it will be an unboxing. I'm not sure whether I get everything on time for the next video for next Thursday. Hopefully I do get it. The crystals, I'm starting out small because I don't have a big budget just to order everything I want. And I'm also concerned about doing that and so far because although I do know that the crystal do sell, people believe and trust in them and so far, it does not mean that, my things will, just go flying out of my store. So I want to be careful on that and so forth with space as well as cost of doing it. So I'm starting out small and so far, getting some small crystals and things like that. and then I'll work myself up, to bigger and more and things like that. So stay tuned. We're going to be doing a few different things and all that, and I'm excited about it and everything. And I'll see you next Thursday on the next video. Okay, bye. I'm back, and I just wanted to share with you this here green moss, agate, spear, and so forth. And when you have a stressful day, and so forth. This is a beautiful agate and so forth, and it goes into a cup and it sits around and so forth, and they're so beautiful to look at and so forth. But when you hold this spear in your hands and so forth, you feel that cold, because stones are cold. This is one way that you know that this is a real stone and so forth. And you can sit there, and just run your hands, across this stone and just feel that coolness and just let that, just move across your mind and so forth and things like that. Just to relax yourself and so forth. This is one of the things that I found out that these gemstones, these agate, these crystals do for you and so forth. It just seems like to put you in a calmer space, and all that and so forth. And you just, sit there and hold it, and, you just let whatever decision or solution come to you, and you just like let it clear your mind and so forth. And they're beautiful to look at and so forth. They're beautiful to look at, and they're used as home decor. So if you have a lot of beautiful crystals around your house and so forth, it's going to give you a sense of luxury and a sense of peace of mind and things like that. So you do have a lot of people that collect all these crystals and so forth for different reasons and all that. So I just wanted to bring that to you before I go, and I'll see you on the next video. Can you feel